I will.
I'm not.
Are we already streaming?
We are.
We are.
Hello. Completely seamless show here. No smoke and mirrors going on. Hello, everyone. So welcome to Pathfinder Norvald. We're playing a homebrew Pathfinder 1E campaign set in a land of ice and snow. So let's introduce our resident heroes. So Dave plays our human rogue, Angelus Badger Slayer. Ad plays our half-elf ranger, Elf the Unconscious. And Lee plays our half-elf cleric, Giles the Fragile. Our heroes have had a scuffle with Wilbur, and they fished a pair of contact lenses out of a lake. So that was fun. Let's play.
It sounds less impressive when you put it that way.
It seemed like a lot of effort for a pair of contact lenses.
You like them. Screw you guys.
True.
It's a good
They were
magic
good.
item.
Right. Yeah. Still getting some feedback on your end, Dave. I don't know why.
Fuck's sake.
You need to get yourself some headphones, Dave.
It's that beard's acting like an antenna,
last time I
Dave.
attached this to my laptop, they killed my laptop.
Cool. Where are we?
So you guys are currently in the old bow in your room at Modi's. You've just put Modi in a place where he's comfortable. Wilbur's gone to bed, as he always does, and the door has just been fixed by the female blacksmith. I'm sure there's a name somewhere. But she's just fixed it and gone home. It's about 3 PM, but there's not a lot that you guys thought you had to do today.
Thought we had to do today.
Thought you had to do today.
Don't like the sound of
That sounds ominous.
that.
So we're still in the old bow at the moment.
Yeah?
Had Modi woken up yet, or is he still
No.
Sparko?
You put him in the recovery position on the floor, and there he is.
Okay. What should we do then?
Shall we go to the refugee camp? It's like- Or should we
Oh,
sleep?
yeah. I can put it. Yeah, that thing. Yeah.
We should probably sleep, shall we? Or should we pop over to, because I don't know if Paris is planned for this one. What was the other pub called?
The other pub
Oh,
was called
The Hunting Horn. That
the
was
Hunting Horn. Yes, the Hunting Horn. It was the Hunting Horn. Yeah, you can pop over to the Hunting Horn if you like.
Just pop in there. See what the pies are like nowadays.
meatless, probably.
Veggie option only.
So you guys go to the Hunting Horn. I've not grabbed you your wolf ad. I'll just quickly pop it in. So you guys walk down the street and you see that the Hunting Horn is not as busy as it was before. It's still got a few people going in, but it doesn't seem as popular as it was last time. So you guys are outside. What do you want to do?
I'll go inside, take a pew.
Cool. You can move your character if you like, Ad.
Yeah.
Yep. So you take your spot at the table, and as you bring in the dog, or the wolf, the guard gives you a funny look, but the guy behind the bar says, "Why are you bringing that mutt in here?"
Oh, it's me pal Baldric. It's like, is it no dogs allowed?
You better buy a pint.
What, the dog or me?
It says both.
I'll have a pint. In fact, yeah, I'll have 2 pints and a bowl, please.
He nods, and he sticks out his hand.
Oh,
He says, 4 copper, please.
And I'll give him 4 copper. And has he come back with a beer yet?
Yeah, sorry. He snatches up the coin and he puts the beer on the counter and he says, "Off with you then."
Yeah, so I'll go and sit at the table and chuck the bowl on the floor and tip the other beer into that.
Cool. Baldric laps gratefully. Just
Nice.
Animals drinking beer is very bad. It should not be done. Back to the game.
it's
Feel
a
like we need a
fantasy
disclaimer
wolf in a
there.
fantasy setting.
Is this the part in D&D where we pray to the Twitch gods of like, please do not cancel us?
Because Ad's giving boost to a dog.
He's fine.
That's
that
good.
special
Creating
dog
people,
brew
but Don't
that you
give
can-
beer to a dog.
Are you pair coming in?
Yeah, go on then. Why not?
Can't just
I wanna
afford to
see
stand
the
outside.
fantasy.
Dorink.
I like how everyone just jumps out trying to go every square.
Cool. As you guys sit out, the barman comes out from behind the bar and sidles up to the side of you, and he says, "I know what you guys did."
What's that then?
He says, I know you went to the camp of the dwarves and then you were in the, and then you were sniffing around at the harbour.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're the person who made our supply stop.
And is this going to be a problem?
He says, yeah.
We could have got you in hotter water than we have.
Can you roll me diplomacy, please, Ed?
Oh no. Why can I never see it? Diplomacy, where is it? Oh, -2. 9.
no.
He nods at you slowly. I guess I could see it that way. But at the same time, that doesn't put food on the table for customers. It doesn't put coin in my pocket. I suppose I'm lucky you've not told Snorri. But, should I go to bed tonight expecting a noose around my neck in the morning?
As long as we keep pleasant, I don't see a reason why.
But why shouldn't I have a noose around his neck?
No, why you would. As long as we're all good.
He slowly nods. And he says, I'll leave you gentlemen to your drinks.
What pies do you have on offer today?
Yo, can I have one?
Yeah, a veggie option.
He nods and he says, we still have a few pies left. The last of the pies that we had in the warehouse. Though we were lucky to save the goods there, seeing as the guards were very curious about what happened to my men there. I don't suppose you had anything to do with that.
No, but we're on our way to finding out exactly who it was and maybe eliminating them.
He nods. He said,
Just out of
normally I'd... Sorry,
Just out of
he waits.
curiosity, did you have any knowledge of what those pies were made of?
He says meat. Boar meat. Meat from the woods that those bastards won't let us hunt in.
Do you know what those boars supposedly were?
He shakes his head. He says sausages. Pies.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there may be more man than pig.
He sort of looks at you and he says, you've never been in a city during a siege before, have you? When the giants came down 10 years ago, the pets went first. Cats, dogs. Pretty soon, no one really cared about a missing stray person.
Oh my god.
I don't mind about a few sacred boar going missing.
Okay. So see where your morals lie then.
That went dark real fast.
He says, I put food on the table for a living. When people are starving, they don't really care where it comes from.
Okay. So, veggie pies, have you got any?
He says, you want a vegetable, go dig outside the city walls.
Oh,
Here you get a meat pie. I'll leave you to your business, gentlemen. Good day.
oh pass
And
on
he
the pie.
begins to walk away from you. Back to the bar.
Do my best not to kill this guy, if I'm honest.
I mean, he's the head of a massive meat smuggling operation, and you've peed him off a tad.
We've ruined his operation.
Yeah, basically.
I kind of want to kill him. There's a lot of people in this bar.
I mean, not that I'm encouraging you, but couldn't you do? What's a 30-meter radius in here currently?
Oh
Pretty
my
much the
god.
whole- I mean, it's a bad idea. I mean, I could literally stand in the middle, and yeah, but you two would also.
The bar.
I'm not
Plus-
thinking of us two, I'm thinking of all the innocent patrons.
I was just about to say, what about everyone else in the bar that's sitting here chilling out? I channel negative energy.
You may kill some people, you may piss others off.
Yeah. Maybe we should just leave this establishment.
Oh, let's finish this pints first. I mean, priorities.
Indeed.
As long as it's just beer.
Yes, I'll sup up.
Right, done. Let's go.
Alright, so leave the bar.
As you begin to head out,
Uh-oh.
one of the guys from the table over here, this guy, he goes, "Oi, you three. You guys know Vigo?"
Who's asking?
Who's asking?
He says, I work at the Rookery. Message came in for you guys."
Ah.
Oh yes.
He takes a small ravel of paper, parchment, just out, and he begins to smooth it out. He says, it says, once you've done, head to... Let's go to my map of Norvald. He says, head to Pent, and the fleet will be waiting there.
Oh, is that where I'm from? How far away are we from there?
Can I get a knowledge local from you, maybe?
Oh my. Local? What's that?
Yeah, or a knowledge. I'll take a knowledge.
Geography?
Geography? Yeah, go on. I'll take a knowledge geography.
12. It's still not correct.
You think it's probably somewhere to the west.
Okay. Quite a while away.
You know the coast is a relative while away,
Okay.
but you're not entirely sure. You're going to need to ask someone.
So from this, I'm taking it we need to wrap up business here first.
Do you ask the bloke?
I presume he's not going to know anything, is he? He's just handing over a note, isn't he?
Exactly.
Yeah. We'll just assume then.
It just says when you've concluded business, head to Pient,
Ah, okay. Yeah, cool.
or when you've finished here, or something like that. And that's where the fleet will be.
Well, hang on a minute. If it's quite far away, we've still got the issue where I'm potentially turning into a werewolf. So
Well,
Oh, we're gonna
hopefully
deal with
we'll
our
have
business
resolved
here
that.
first, mate, don't worry.
We'll have resolved that in the morning. Hopefully. Well,
okay.
yeah.
I like the way you would have resolved that, but I know that might not be whether me being alive or dead.
There's two ways to cure it, isn't there?
Yeah, I see. Let's go. Lovely.
This guy ignores your discussion, but he does say, if you want to send a message back, it's 5 gold.
Ooh, yes.
So polite there.
He nods. He says, "Can any of you read or write, or do you want me to jot something down for you?"
Can
I
you
don't-
read and write?
That's a good question, Dungeon Master.
Well, Lee, your character will be able to read and write because you're a cleric. You'll have had to have read various passages of religious things. So even though your intelligence isn't great as a character, you have to, via your very profession, be able to read or write.
Right.
Though in medieval times, there were a lot of priests supposedly that couldn't read or write, and they said things, just ad lib, which is a funny anecdote from medieval times. But you're one of the clerics that can read.
We know that Ubik has read many books on creatures.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So your character can read. Dave, what about Angelus? Can Angelus read and write?
Don't know. Can he?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's got quite a good intelligence, actually. So I assume. Now you've got a linguistic skill. Of course, you'll be able to read or write.
Of course, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. All your characters can read or
It's just
write.
the maths, isn't it?
Yeah. No. Just a bit of dyscalculia.
I'm so gonna reuse that clip over and over.
It's a great clip. So he hands over a pen and a piece of paper, just a small strip, and he says, just make it legible, and anything that will fit on the paper's good to go. And he sticks out his hand for his 5 gold.
Cool. We'll chip into this, or do you want me to just pay for this, guys?
You can just pay for it. It's fine.
Fucking clerics.
But I'm more interested in what we're writing. What's the message that he's sending?
I want to. So this is going back to Vigo Ensign from the fleet.
Yeah.
Can I say that on our arrival?
Yep.
Please have ready.
Yep.
KFC.
KFC. No, I was gonna say, can we have, let's say, 3 health potions each
Ooh.
ready?
What? So 9 health potions.
9 health potions
Jeez.
ready.
You diva and you runner.
Definitely worth 5 gold.
I want a bowl of M&Ms.
Yeah, I'm
all
thinking I'm
green.
making them shopping list here. What else you guys need?
Just tell him we're hoping to be with him tomorrow after we've concluded our business.
With Giles. Alive.
Well, yeah, just say we'll
Setting
shortly
off
after
or
we-
being there?
Setting off.
Sorry.
Oh, he's taking notes.
Death.
What else do you want to add to it, Dave?
Hot mate, I don't know, a hot meal. Who's the bloke who's down the way that we've fixed a load of stuff for? He said he'll fight with us, didn't he?
The bloke
Wilbur.
down the way who you've fixed a load of stuff for.
The Jarl who's with the towers we destroyed.
Oh, Snorri.
Snorri, yeah, he said he'd fight with us, didn't he?
I thought that was Wilbur.
Sorry?
I thought that was Wilbur, the one you stabbed in the back with your axe or arm, whatever it was.
No, Wilbur's the guy who was mates with Barabbas, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was coming with us, wasn't he, to the village?
Yeah, he is.
We came to this place to talk to Snorri to ask him to join our fight down south, I believe.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, I just
It's
looking
been
at
that
you
long
intently
ago.
then,
Well,
Boris, like,
it's been
"Please
that
tell
long
me I'm
ago
right."
why we actually came here.
Yeah, and he said basically if you fix stuff in the city, he's happy to pledge men to the cause, and that's why you're being as benevolent as you are, because you're freeing up his guard basically to get ready and prepare.
Yeah.
So just saying basically that we're sorting things out with these soldiers. They should be ready to fight with us, kind of thing.
Cool. Yeah. Anything else? Was that everything in your message?
I mean, I said 9 potions, but that's 3 each. I mean,
Love you, bye.
Yeah. You're quite quiet, Dave. You need to move your camera, your microphone a bit closer.
Move your face towards your mic. I
Is
know what
this
I want to
better?
put at the end. Please have ready shears. We're going to be trimming Angelus' beard.
Sound.
Nice. Is that good to
yeah,
go
that'll
then?
do.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, love you,
send
bye.
that off.
So you pass it back to the guy from the rookery, and can I get a perception off all of you?
Yes.
Come on. Oh, yes. 32.
Okay, 17.
Cool.
That is a 12 plus 5, I believe. So 17.
17.
First
Oh, plus
time.
5 because of your contacts in Lee.
Oh, I didn't even think about the contacts. No, this is perception, isn't it? So for perception, my perception is plus 5, but then what do this contacts give me? An extra
An
something?
extra plus 5, yeah.
Oh,
You need to
wow.
Make a note of it.
Yeah, so what did I say? 17, so that's...
22.
Math. Yeah, thank you. My math's as good as Dave's.
I know his
So,
maths is as good as mine. Everything adds up to 4.
So you all notice that... Oh, sorry, did you say you did perception, Dave?
Yeah, 23.
So you all notice that this guy opens a little satchel, and there's 2 sides to it. So there's like a leather strip in the middle separating his satchel. In one side, he's got a bunch of messages, and in another, he puts your message, which is relatively empty. And you notice even further, the inbox is a lot bigger than the outbox. Like, this guy is shit at giving out messages.
Oh, okay.
Like, this guy is full to the brim of things that have come in from the rookery that he's just not delivered. And he just sits there, and you notice there's about 15 glasses in front of him on his table.
Oh my god. I'll be like, friend, I can't see but notice that you're having a bit of a backlog with your messages. Would it give you a hand if we took our message to the rookery on our own?
He looks at you and he says, I go to the rookery at the end of the day. It's just so hard finding everyone in blood and Scraybard and giving them messages. People should really come to the rookery for their messages, but it's fine. I'll take yours back at the end of the day. It's easy to send them off. It's just hard to give them out.
Right.
I tend to stay here, and as people come in, I'll just give them a message.
Okay. Is this common knowledge that they can pick up the messages from the pub?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay.
Any important messages that should have gone out by now that maybe we can help with?
Can I get diplomacy, Lee? You're fishing for gossip, aren't you?
Goddamn dungeon master. Fluency 1. Great. Okay.
Very good.
13.
He says I get lots of messages. He says occasionally I have a snoop, but you know, there's some messages. What more can I say?
Okay.
And anything to do with the war or the massacre up north?
When I saw the messages, was there any like fancy looking messages?
That's a good point, Ad. Yes. So the message that was given to you was relatively low key, but you noticed that it was an exceptionally sort of neat handwriting, quality paper, and it came out a small, very neat leather slither. There's a couple of other ones like that in there, and there is one embroidered with some gold.
Ooh.
How's your sneak ad?
What would that be? I don't have sleight of hand, do I? I have stealth, which is 12.
Yeah, I'd need a sleight of hand if you're going to try and pick him.
How many pints in is this guy?
You think 15, but he may have been here all day.
Do we have anything we can slip in his drink?
I mean, at present, all his glasses are empty.
Buy him a new one.
Yeah. I mean, shall we get him drunk and take his bag? Or just rifle through his bag? Who's his friend who he sat with? Is that just another patron?
The other person isn't really talking to him. He's kind of looking the other way, and he's sort of just looking at the bar. You don't think they're friends based on your perception of their interaction.
I'll go. How about another beer?
He says, aye.
I'll turn around to you. How about another 3?
I'll be like, do you think you can drink a pint faster than our Angelos here? He's known for speed drinking. He's amazing.
I can. I'll take you up on that challenge. Why not? And he gets up and he wanders over to the table here, to somewhere where there's, you know, fresh glasses and stuff. And he brings a stool with him as well.
Cool.
Actually, I'll move him to here where he's sitting on the stool.
I'll go here. Oh no, that's what's on the stool there. Damn it.
I'll shout over to the barman for 4 pints.
Mm.
My maths is failing me too.
He shouts, "Come and get it yourself."
Oh, fine.
This
I'll go
bartender,
up
man,
and,
I'm going to burn down his establishment. I say internally.
He doesn't like you.
This is true. I shall go and grab the
Not
beers
like
and bring them back to the
You've
table.
cost him a lot of money. Yeah, cool. So you go up, and how many beers you buying in total?
Actually, yeah, I'll buy 8.
Yeah.
I'm like, Angelus, come and give me a hand.
So the barman just kind of looks at you, counts the things on the table, gives you 4 glasses and 2 pitchers.
And also, I'll be like, any strong spirits behind the bar?
He nods.
What you got?
He says, "I've got mead. I've got rum."
Any of that?
Oh, Rob.
We had some fire something. I think we tried in another place. It was awesome. You got any more of that?
Oh, now you don't have a problem with things that are illegal.
But it
Marvelous,
tasted good.
wonderful, really nice to know where your guys' morals are. That's fabulous. No, I don't have any fire whiskey. I just sell food that feeds starving families.
Oh, okay. Have you got anything that's legal that's quite strong?
He says the rum is admittedly pretty strong.
I'll take a bottle of rum.
He nods. He says, when I needed to strip the varnish off the table, I did use a bottle of this rum, so it is pretty strong. And he takes the bottle and he puts it on the table. And he says, I'll have 2 silver off you, mate.
I'll give him the 2 silver for that.
I got the bottle of rum.
So, before we head back to the table,
Mm.
with Angelus hopefully paying attention, I'll fill up 4 of them with rum.
I'll turn to all.
So there's 4 mugs.
So, before
And
we go
there's
back over,
2 pitchers in it. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we'll fill the mugs,
Hmm.
and so there's only 4 cups.
Yeah, he's giving you 4 cups because there's 4 of you.
Okay, yeah.
And he's giving you 2 pitchers and a bottle of rum.
So we'll fill
So,
1 cup.
We'll fill up one cup, half with rum, half with the ale.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, Dave, keep the one with the rum in your left hand and the normal one in your right hand.
Right.
And then we'll take them back over to the table, and I'll make sure to tell Angelus to hand him the rum.
Okay, cool.
So I'll be like, I'll turn to Wolf and be like, the one with rum is mine, right? Yeah.
I've got a whole bottle for you later.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so we'll head back to the table.
Hmm.
And I'll be like, right, come on then, let me see if you can beat our Angelus here at knocking these back.
He nods and he says, first, I'd like to know your names, gentlemen. I don't know who you are. You've come over and no one's introduced themselves.
I'll be fine. I'm Ulf,
Nothing else to think about it.
and obviously you've heard of Angelus here.
He
This
nods.
is our quiet friend Giles.
Pleasure to meet you.
He nods. He shakes your hand.
I just shake his hand back. I do nothing else.
He
Both me
raises
and
his
Ulf
glass.
breathe a sigh of relief.
He says to Angelus, to Ulf, to Giles, I drink to your health. He says, my name's Joel. And then he begins to drink the beer, and you are competing to down it to see who's the fastest, aren't you? So can I get a fortitude off you, Dave?
Come on, be good. Are you doing the base save or the total on that fortitude?
I'm going to get the total, please, plus D20.
Oh, 23. Wait, yeah.
Okay,
23.
you manage to down the pipe just ahead of him.
So,
And he
How
sort of goes, what did you put in here? I'm a beer man, but my God, that's strong.
just beer?
Just-
He nods.
What are you? A man or a mouse? Let's keep drinking. Another.
Can I
Best
get
of
a
3.
diplomacy from you, Dave, to persuade him?
What?
Thank God you said Dave.
I'm not diplomacy anything. I'm just saying another. Oh, yeah.
Exactly, you're trying to persuade him to have another.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I realised after I said it.
You make a request of a man who might not do what you want to say. You roll a diplomacy.
+7, 22.
Yeah, cool. He doesn't need that much convincing. He holds out his mug.
It's half and half.
While he was down in the other one, I topped up another of the glasses with rum.
I need a sleight of hand versus his perception, please.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
No.
What do I do without sleight of hand? Just a straight 20.
Ulf.
Oh, you don't have a sleight. You don't have a
No.
sleight of hand. I'll use your dexterity bonus then. Add
Ulf, if he spots you, just hand that one
Plus
to me.
+2. Yeah, D20 +2, please.
If he spots you, hand it to me. And then I'll
18.
hand it to. I'll hand it to.
18. So yeah, he's made no comment of it.
Cool.
So you're not entirely sure if he's seen it or not.
So as I'm topping, I'll top that cup up with the rum in as well, and top it up with the ale. Pass it to that guy, and then I'll top another one up. Pass that to Angelus.
Okay, cool. He takes it and raises, and he says, "Gentlemen, let's see who out of this table can finish it the fastest."
We'll be doing the old go, 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 go.
Okay.
We like to drink with Ulf is our friend.
So it's just going to be a fortitude save, isn't it?
Yes, it will be. Please.
Are we all drinking?
We
Yep.
are.
Oh,
Is this
Come
the total or
on,
the
we go.
base save?
Total, please.
Oh, again. We're all the same. 23.
17.
Mate, I roll 19 again. I like this dice. This is my favourite dice.
24.
My favourite dice.
24. So what was it? 23, Dave, in total?
Yes.
23. So Ad wins, followed by you, Dave, followed by Giles, and this guy comes in abysmally in last. And you notice he starts to sway slowly on his chair, and he says, "Oh, I've got to get back to the rookery soon. I've got to drop these messages off." And he's like feeling his face. He's
Okay,
that drunk.
come on, one more. Best of 3 or 4, whichever.
Where is that rookery? How far away is he? He can't be that far.
I'm just gonna top another glass up and just cup up and just pass it him.
Why
You,
we
you
never
ask
go
him.
out with Ad drinking?
He's not even paying attention to what you're giving him in a drink anymore. When Dave, you ask him where the rookery is, he goes Greybard, cross the bridge, the river, and then you went to the city, and then it's there, and I sleep downstairs, and my master sends the messages off, and then he just starts to stare into space.
Nice. And I'll go
I just feel like we need to make
cheers
sure this message goes.
and neck that other drink.
Yeah.
In the hope that he'll.
He just drinks it really slowly, each gulp going down, really laboured, and immediately he kind of begins to slump in his chair, still conscious, but he's just swaying slightly and slumping down. And he says, "No more," and barely contains throwing up.
Okay.
So where are his letters right now? Are they on the other side of the pub?
They're on a satchel, and the satchel is round his body diagonally, and it's really tight. Like the belt is. Maybe this is something he had as a boy or a teenager, but he has certainly outgrown this tiny belt that hangs around his body. It is on like tight. You can see where it's making the impression in his shoulder, but it's just sort of by his hip, the actual satchel, and it's just a little sort of twist open job.
Okay. So I mean, he's quite drunk. He's not really going to notice. Can I pull out the fancy letter?
I'm going to need a sleight of hand off you, Lee, or just a straight dex.
Don't think I've got sleight of hand. I'm
Isn't
just checking.
Angelus is the man for this, isn't he?
Do you have sleight of hand? Angelus?
I've got a very good sleight of hand.
The white. Yeah, I'm looking at there. I'm going, actually.
So you go out to grab it, and then you're like,
Maybe not.
No, you do it.
Yeah,
Not so
yeah,
sure.
I'll go like, no.
Can I get a sleight of hand then, Dave,
Yeah,
if
well-
you're going to do that?
Sure. Just thinking to myself that there's probably a chance that we shouldn't have bought this guy all this money. I should have just nicked all the letters. Okay. Plus my 30. I got a natural 20 on that one.
Nice.
Perfect.
You manage to grab a large handful of letters, and I say large handful. You grab 5 letters, the one golden one. You manage to grab 3 of the nice leather ones. And then there's obviously an extra one, which is just a sort of a tatty letter.
Where shall we go read these letters?
I think we should probably head back to our the old bow.
I concur.
Cool. You guys head back to the old bow then. No one stops you or notices you really on the way out. And Joel just, starts swaying, gets up, sort of staggers back to his old chair and sits there, actually falls to the floor because of the fact that his stool's no longer there. And the guy next to him sighs. And he says, "Let's get you home, Joel."
Sound. Let's go.
And you guys head back to the old bow. So as you guys enter the old bow, can I get a perception off you all?
Oh no. 21.
19. Oh,
22.
19.
You guys hear as you come through the door the voice of a woman, and she's going, what's going on? Why? And she's like, help!
Hello? What's the matter?
You notice it's but you step in through the door and it's Barb's, and she's turning and she's saying, "My husband's unconscious on the floor."
It's okay. There was a bit of a misunderstanding with the patron earlier, and we sorted it out.
It looks like someone's bumped him on the head.
Yes. He was an upset patron, but he's been dealt with.
Have no fear.
But you 3 are the only people staying here. Oh, that and the wolf.
It wasn't one of us 3.
Oh, yeah.
She looks a bit frightened, and she says, "You'll help me put him to bed, will you?"
Of course.
Yeah. So she basically steps back and she says, "Well, you 3 carry him across there." And she sort of points you towards a door underneath the stairs. And she says, "The bed's in there. If you just carry him in and put him to bed."
Cool. Oh, so
Cool. Yeah.
carry him in.
While we do that, I
Leg and a
am
wing.
going to walk in there and check it's safe.
Yeah. You open the door. Can I get a perception?
Oh my goodness me. 11.
Is that plus the magical 5?
Yeah. It's plus the magical 10.
Plus the magical 10. You peer in, and it's quite dark in there. There's a single candle that's lit, but otherwise there's no window. It's actually quite dingy. You notice a double bed in there, a small desk, and a chest, as well as a couple of bows on the wall.
Okay. Seems fine. Walk back out.
Mm.
Okay, it's okay.
She looks at you and she says, "What do you mean it's fine? It's our bedroom."
Well, yeah, I had someone breaking there earlier, just checking, making sure.
Can't be too careful.
She nods and she says, I'm bolting the door."
Good idea.
And she goes and she bolts the door and she says, Why is this a new door? Why is this lock different? Why isn't my... I don't understand. It's the same lock. It's the same type of key, but this is different.
Yeah, the person that had the misunderstanding got the wrong address and broke the door in. I went and paid and had a new door put on for you. You're welcome.
She slowly nods, really confused. I mean, most of what you told us factual, and she's in such disbelief at the moment. She just slowly nods and puts the bolt across the door. and she says, maybe we need to get another bolt. And she waits for you to carry him into the room before going in herself.
Good
Yeah,
idea.
we'll carry him in.
Me and Angelus will leg and wing him and put him in the bed.
Cool. So you put him in, and then he goes in, and you hear the door shut, and then you hear a bolt go across their room as well. And you just hear her say something like, "Oh, my husband, my dear husband," and then it goes quiet.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
It's probably about. I reckon you were probably drinking for a good hour, so I'm going to say it's probably about 4, half 4.
Okay.
Shall we head upstairs and have a peek at these letters?
Yeah.
well,
I'm going to open this golden one.
We're gonna do the letters and stuff like that. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. I really need to go to sleep. My health is so low.
Right.
Your health is dead low, is it?
Sorry?
Is your health low, is it?
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
think
on
you ever
12
recovered from that last fight, did you?
I thought, didn't Giles healed me on the last one? Didn't he heal you as well?
Yeah, he healed me, but not a lot.
Ah, not so good.
What's your current health on?
12.
Ooh.
Alright.
Oh, of course you had the fight with Wilbur though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Mm.
Can I?
Well, while me and Giles hid in the cupboard.
Alright, fine. I'm going to use a level 2 spell to cure moderate wounds to Angelus.
Oh, yay. Thank you.
2d8 plus 4 because of your level.
Alright, so 7 and 7 plus 4, so 18.
Nice, healing by 18.
You heal me by 18. God damn. Okay. I'm on full health again. I think, yeah. 20. Oh, wait, no. 18, you say?
Yeah.
Hear the
I'm on
cogs
40
going there.
now. I'm almost full health.
What is your full health?
37.
Wow.
Yeah. My guy's the tank in this.
We know who we're sending in first every time now.
Damn. Just before we continue. Happy mead.
Happy mead.
I'll be like, Angelus, get the gold letter.
Yeah, let's get reading these letters.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get me back. I'll get what I've got and spill them out onto the bedroll so we can see what there is.
Cool. As I said, there's the one gold. There's the one nicely wrapped message in the leather, in the gold embroidery. There's the 3 nice leather ones, and then there's one tatty leather letter. Which one do you want to open first?
Gold one.
Gold.
Cool.
Tatty one.
So you open the gold one, and can I get a perception from you all, please?
21.
25.
Oh, it was meant to be a roll, an actual 20, but me dice stuck. 15. Perception. 21.
Cool. You notice that this letter is basically written in nonsense. Different letters of different sizes cover the entirety of the page. Some letters are underlined, some are bold, some are italicized, and there's a few different characters from other languages that you don't recognize. Can I get a linguistics check from everyone with a linguistics score, please?
Eh?
I don't have
I've
linguistics.
got linguistics.
No, I don't think I've got that.
The only thing I do have is a spell to understand language, but that's spoken language.
I've got my linguistic. Wait, I can't say it. I've got Dwarven. I can speak Dwarven.
Yeah, so the
Um,
dwarven next to it just means that because of your linguistics ability, you can also speak dwarven. But your
okay.
linguistics is also a generic ability as well. So that's D20 plus 5 from you, Dave, isn't it? For your linguistics.
Yeah, I rolled 16, so 21.
21. You realise that there's a code as soon as you look at this. You realise that actually this isn't what it appears, and that there's capitalized letters, there's bold letters, there's the italic letters, and as you look at them, you realise actually there's a hidden message within it, and you begin to read in like a text form. Thanks for message. Fleet to Pient. Reinforcements from Helt and Gip. All on side. March south to Belt.
Okay, cool.
Who's the letter addressed to? Does it say?
Yeah.
You look on the golden embroidery and it says Snorri Loxton on it.
Well, we can deliver that to Snorri then, can't we? So, can we hold on to that one? I'll hold on to that one, so I'll give that to Snorri in a bit.
There's the 3 nice letters.
Get them out, Angelus.
Sorry?
They do the 3 letters.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Open
Yeah,
them up.
I'll put all 3 of this type on the bed roll. So we'll just go through them periodically.
Just don't unravel the next one here.
Okay. So the next letter is for Thorfrid, and it is a list of ingredients.
Does it say what for, or
It does not. It is just. It says something like moss from tree, like nightshade, grey root,
okay.
sheep's wort. It's just a list of herbal ingredients. There's no prices next to it. There's just weights next to them.
I'll say it's the group. That's for Thorfrid, did you say?
Yeah.
Thor, the witchy woman?
Isn't that the wife, and that's the mage that we've asked to.
Oh,
we've tasked
one
with.
second. Sorry, I need to sort the dog.
Dog emergency.
Okay. I like some savage then.
Wow.
Thorfrid's the witch person that brought Giles back to life,
Yes.
sort of thing.
Now, I think this list here is the list of ingredients to cure Giles.
So what we're going to do? Pocket, but isn't she where we buy these from though?
Sorry about that. They had a play fight, and because Fifi's had surgery, just
Oh.
needed to break them up because she started to be in pain.
Cool. No worries, man.
You're okay. Sorry, where were we?
We were just discussing about this letter of ingredients. We think it's actually the ingredients for the cure for Giles' lycanthropy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, I mean, can I make a copy of this ingredient?
Yeah, of course you can.
Excellent.
Yeah, you got a pen and paper. There's none in the room that you're in.
Right. I mean, no, I don't think my character will have anything like that on him.
Okay.
Dave, a quick one.
Yes.
Next session, could you move your mic to the other side?
Yeah. It's
We'll be
because
able to hear you.
you look to the one side quite a lot. So every time you look in the other way, we can't hear you.
Will that work better?
Yeah.
Put it there, like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
That's better, actually. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just can't see my screen.
Oh dear.
It's fine.
Let's go with that because I put me character sheet on this screen over here now. Right. Okay.
So, pen and paper.
Totally lost my train of thought.
So you were going to copy those ingredients off that letter. So are we intending to deliver that letter then?
Well, I think we should deliver that letter, but at the same time, I think we should try and seek out the ingredients ourselves for the cheaper option.
You're not entirely sure what these ingredients are. I don't know if you want to give me a knowledge nature ad.
Yeah, can do. Yeah. 20.
Cool. A lot of these are quite simple ingredients. You can't really, none of you have an alchemist skill, so you can't guess what it's for. You just know that they're very foresty ingredients. So there's something that's out and about. There's quite a few of these ingredients that aren't necessarily local to this region either. So it's a mixture of bits and bobs, but nothing in there is massively expensive from what you know about nature.
Okay.
They're all naturally occurring plants within Norvald.
Is there a place we can buy these ingredients? Or was it Thorfrid that had them?
You'd have to find a herbalist. Thorfrid would be a good start, but you don't know anyone else who sells potion-y type things.
Yeah. I don't know, Dave, what do you think? I think the problem is Thorfrid's where we need to get the stuff from, but she's the one we give the stuff to.
Yeah, I mean,
like, even if you get all the ingredients, can we mix them?
no, we can't, can we? We don't know the actual formula to it.
We just got to pay for it. You don't want to mess that up.
I mean, I'd be happy to have you as a werewolf, man. I could bet you every night.
Yeah.
Great.
But Giles is a werewolf. I mean, he's already chaotic evil. Can you imagine? If there's anything even left.
We'll deliver that letter as well then.
Yeah.
Next, rip the next one open.
So the
letter. Come on.
the next letter, the next nice letter, you open it, and it is addressed to. I don't know if you know this person or not in the game. It is addressed to. I'm just gonna grab their name. It's addressed to someone called Aga.
That sounds familiar for some
It
reason.
does.
And it basically says, Aga, everything's okay here. And it gives some numbers.
Numbers? What numbers?
So the numbers are, it says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So the days of the week in this place. And one's like 4, 8, 4, 2, 5.
Shift start
Well,
times?
is that for each day? So like Monday 1.
Yeah.
No, I can't find anything on this Agar.
And it gives a recipient. And the recipient is your friend. And it's Nori from Jaeger.
Okay.
I mean, we know both those names, but I can't think of the relevance.
Well, Norrie's Snorri's brother, is it?
No, Norrie, you don't know a Norrie. You've not heard
I
Oh,
of
don't
Norrie
know.
before.
Norrie. I'm so
Norrie's a
confused.
new one.
I think it's Snorri. That's what it is.
Yeah, you're thinking of Snorri. You may have heard Ager before. Third one's a love letter.
Oh,
It is a, can't wait to see you, love you truly, all yours, and it's for Olaf.
who's Olaf now? I've forgotten.
So Olaf is the son of the bartender in the.
Oh, the buffoon. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the buffoon, the one who went prostitute hunting with Dave.
Ah, that was it. Yeah.
Oh dear.
The tatty letter is addressed to someone you have no idea. It's someone called Rose, and it's asking how the kids are, and can't wait to see you the next time you travel south with your husband.
Boring.
Yeah, it's a boring.
You could scribble on the back of that, Angela, if you wanted to
Yeah,
write
would
them
you?
ingredients down.
Bavarian's got a pen.
So really, these letters, we're just going to pass them on then, aren't we? There's nothing we want to do. Do they all want passing on? Like the one about the troops coming south, we definitely want to do that, don't we? That's in our interest, isn't it?
Yeah, we definitely need to get that one back to. We definitely need Snorri's letter to go to Snorri. Thorthrid, we could probably make a copy of it. But then we'd probably need to give it to her anyway.
Well, yeah, we definitely need those ingredients. Go. I don't want to become a werewolf, guys. I really don't want to become a werewolf.
You do really,
No, I really don't. I like being Giles. I love being the cleric.
Giles, for like 28 days of the month.
1 second, guys.
Just- Werewolf's bad.
I want to be a werewolf.
You can be a werewolf. I'll bite you.
I used to be a werewolf, but I'm all right now.
So this list of ingredients, just thinking, would this be?
With me for one night.
Sorry about that. We're talking about Lee Werewolf.
Sorry. That's the
I'll
stupidest
have
thing.
to watch the playback.
Where were we?
So that this list of ingredients,
Mm.
wouldn't this be a list that somebody's wants from Thorfrid rather than Thorfrid getting a list of stuff? Because why would somebody send a letter to Thorfrid with a list of ingredients?
It literally just says Thorfrid in the list of ingredients. There's nothing else. There's no recipient. There's nothing.
I'll Is there a fire in this place?
Yes, there is a fire.
Can I
Burn the letters.
No, not yet. No.
The love letter.
Mm.
The love letter came poof by. No, I want to get a charred bit of wood out of the fire and then use the love letter, the back of the love letter, and use the charred bit of wood to write the ingredients.
So not the peasants, how are you, to a friend. You're going to use a nicely written love letter to someone. Okay, cool.
Oh, wait, no, hang on. No.
You made your
Do it.
decision.
Shush, evil cleric. I'll pick up I'll pick up the like the tattered battered one that's just like a nice
Yeah.
friendly gesture one. I'll pick that one up and be like, well, that doesn't really warrant anything, does it? So I'll use the back of that to write the ingredients down off Thorthrid's
Okay.
thing.
Cool. Yeah, you can find a little bit of charcoal. Can I get a? Do you want to roll me a linguistics to see if you copy everything right with no spelling errors, no complications? Because some of these ingredients you've just not heard before.
Okay, come on. Motherfucker.
Go on, Dave. What's that roll? Plus your linguistics.
Plus my linguistic. I can't even say that word.
Limp biscuits.
Ling like my
Linguistics.
Yeah. 8.
Okay. So you make a note of all these ingredients, thinking you've not made any mistakes at all. You're pretty happy with what you've written. Yeah.
Before I go,
Mm.
show what I've written to the group.
It looks like a
and say-
kid's handwriting practice that's been
Yeah.
stuck on the fridge.
Like,
Yeah, it looks a bit
just
messy.
turn around and go, I did a thing.
Mm. I'll get
So
some
many things.
perceptions from you all. Not from you, Angelus. It's your own work.
Yep, it's cool. As far as I'm
Oh.
aware, I did this perfectly.
15. Pretty low.
Yeah, looks all right.
Sound.
Nice one.
So with these letters then, we're delivering them all now.
Now, yeah,
Well,
cool.
not right now.
Oh, okay.
unless they want to.
No, I mean, like, we still need to go and, yeah, to the camp. Do we do that tonight?
Well, we've got to pick up weapons anyway, haven't we?
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, your silver weapons will be ready.
So like we could do it on our round trip, getting our weapons and stuff.
Yeah. I'm thinking early to bed.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
you know.
will I then heal up completely then?
Out of curiosity, has Wilbur heard any of this?
Wilbur's soundly asleep as far as you can tell.
Cool. As far as I can tell, yeah.
As far as you can tell. Do you want to check on him? Give me a perception to see if you think he's asleep or not.
Yeah, just to see if I can tell if he's sleeping. Oh my god. 18.
Can't tell. Probably wouldn't want to wake him anyway. He's making some of the right noises.
Sound. I guess turn in then, shall we?
Cool. And so to bed. It's probably about 4:30, 5 o'clock. So it's a really early night. Actually, you probably struggle to start to sleep, at least until a couple of hours anyway. So I don't know how you want to spend that time. Whether you read, whether you talk, whether you exchange stories.
Well, I immediately create a next because I need to do it anyway.
I'll whip out the playing cards that I've got in me pack.
I'll have a game of cards with
Yeah,
Wolf.
bit of poker with the old Angelus.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you guys play poker for a little bit, and you notice, sort of in the corner of your eye, that Wilbur sort of just kind of sneaks out of bed, sidles up to you, and taps on the table for you to put some cards down.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'll deal in my hand.
Yeah, he's not very talkative this evening, but he'll quietly play with you all until you finish, and then go back to bed.
No.
So should have said that differently, shouldn't I?
Sorry.
He'll play cards until you've completed playing cards, and then he will go to bed.
Nice. Oh, you haven't
Dude.
killed Dave, have you?
I think the
There's,
first one was perfect.
No. Oh dear. So right, you guys go to bed for the night. Do you guys take shifts? What do you do in terms of your sleeping arrangements, or do you just go to bed?
just go to bed. We're not in any immediate danger.
I will get Baldric to stay sat outside the door.
Cool. So let's have a quick look at your instructions, because I know Baldric's limited on what he's able to do.
I think he has got a guard. God.
Yeah, so the animal stays in place and prevents others from approaching, exactly. So yeah, cool. He'll guard outside the door. And attack Babs when she tries to bring you breakfast.
Let's do this.
So you guys have an early night, and you wake up in the morning. Now, no one heals anything because you've been in combat the previous day. You got someone in the back with an axe, Dave. That's strenuous activity. So
Yeah,
afraid you don't heal anything. Giles, you get your spells back. Ad, you've not been in combat today, actually. So if you've got anything left, do you have anything left to heal?
No, I'm full. I'm 32,
Okay,
so I'm all
cool.
good. And I'll also use the sun metal spell again.
Okay, cool.
I'll have that one.
You'll have that prepped in the morning. Okay, cool. So you wake up and you know that's the spell you're going to use for the day. You rise in the morning, and yeah, Wilbur's already up. He's sharpening his knives on the table, and you notice that he is arming some particularly dangerous-looking small hand crossbows. So he's winding them back, putting them in place, inserting the bolts, and he's taking out some little bits from his pocket, and he's dripping them onto the end of the tips of the arrows, and he's just, you know, they're shining with a strange green.
Can I tell what that is? Or
Yeah, knowledge nature, please, Ad.
21.
Looks like some sort of poison or venom. Looks dangerous. It's got a strange smell, kind of like venoms you've encountered before with various animals. I'm trying to think what sort of. There aren't any snakes in this region, but
not like this squid head thing I've got in my bag still.
Let's talk about that, Ad. Do you want to check out your backpack, the bottom of your backpack?
Yeah, might as well. I'm just seeing that green stuff dripping on the arrows just made me think, oh, I've had that in my bag for a while. I better check it.
Yeah, can I get a Constitution check a Fortitude save as you open your bag?
Oh no, what's for Eeb squid? That was it.
Yeah.
14. Why do I never roll good when it matters?
Yeah, you open the bag and you begin to start to retch. There is basically what you can only describe as rotten squid goo on the contents of your bag.
I will. I'll tip it out onto the fireplace. Just empty it as best I can.
What, the whole bag?
Yeah, like when you push it inside out. And
Let's have a look what was in your bag, Ad.
Oh no, I took them out first.
You took them out first, did you? What did you take out your bag first?
Oh god. Bedroll, but flint and steel, water skin, drow rations, club, cold weather outfit. Oh no, I'm wearing that, aren't I? And a dagger, I suppose.
Cool. Anything that you got online?
Yeah.
Cool. So you begin emptying the stuff out, and it's all covered with this gross goo. And then you scrape the body basically into the fire, and the room begins to light up with the smell, and it is disgusting. And Wilbur turns around and opens the shutters of the windows and the door. And immediately, as the door opens, your wolf on the other side starts barking as it sees Wilbur, and he backs off and goes back to his crossbows.
Okay. I'll call Baldric actually to come over to me and stop his guarding.
He comes over and then immediately stops at the door with the smell that's in the room.
Come in.
Wow.
It is really gross. It's like you've taken a bag of vomit and thrown it on a fire. It's really nasty.
I'll pick all my other stuff back up and put it back in my bag and head out the door to get out of the way of the smell.
Yeah, cool. Pretty bad. The smell doesn't diminish because you've not cleaned anything. You've kind of just taken the mass of the disgusting squid and got it out your bag. Now it's opened and aerated and it's all over your bag. You're going to have quite a nasty smell following you around until you get clean with some soap.
Is there anywhere I could buy a bag? Wouldn't know.
You're going to have to ask someone. I mean, it is market day.
Oh, of course it is, yeah.
Who is it?
I'll check with mind you, there's that lady that did Giles' clothes, wasn't there?
Yeah, that's true. And they should be repaired by now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
and
you
also
still wearing that? Is he still? You still wearing that red dress? Did you ever take that off?
No, he's not. He got a robe. He just needed his coat back.
Oh,
would
Oh,
be
yeah.
there. I thought, am I still really wearing a red dress? Wow. Yeah, let's go get our weapons.
Nice. So Ulf the Smelly, Angelus, and Giles set off to the marketplace. So you guys head to the market at Blard. I'll just move Thorfrid and a few people around so it looks like it's a different scene. There we go. That's enough people moved around to make it look a little bit different. So you guys turn up at the market.
I'll ask. I think it was the lady here. I presume she's got wares on the table.
So this is the bric-a-brac seller. So he sells all sorts of things. He's got some books. He's got some mostly tat. And he looks at you and he says, "What can I help you with, sir?"
I don't suppose you happen to have any bags in your wares.
He nods.
And
He
I'll
says,
just get this one and go. Anything that's similar to this, but not quite as stinky.
He nods. He says, "Of course, yes, I'll have a bag for you." He takes one out. It's a very similar style. This one's made of a sort of woolen material covered in a sort of a waxing. And he says, "It'll cost you 2 gold."
No, I'll take it, and I'll transfer my stuff over from the other bag and say, "You can keep this one if you can sell it."
He nods and he looks and he says, "God, it needs a wash. Did a drunk throw up in this thing?"
Close, yeah.
He nods and he says, "Oh, I hope you don't mind me saying, but you don't smell the best either.
No, thanks. Yeah.
Can I interest you in some soap, maybe?"
Yeah, sure.
He nods. He says, two copper for a small bar of soap."
I'll take that. Yeah.
He nods. He says, "I suggest you wash your things."
Cool.
Were you with the gentleman in the dark clothing last time?
Ah, yes, Giles. Yeah, I'll shout him over.
Tell him
Giles.
his coat's ready.
Yes.
As you come over, he takes your coat out from underneath the stall and he drapes it over your shoulders, and you notice he's repaired it and done a good job.
Excellent. I've already paid him up front, so I'll shake his hand and thank him for doing such a good job. And I move over to the woman that's doing our weapons. I don't know where she is actually. Which table is it?
It was this
Blacksmith's
one.
over here.
Perfect.
So she waves to you and she says, "Gentlemen," and she coughs. I've got your weapons here. I've got 80 arrows, I believe, 2 lots of 40, and she takes out, they're loosely wrapped, they're not in actually quiver. She's just wrapped the arrows in some cloth, and she passes a stack to you, Dave, and a stack to you, Ad.
Cool. I'll pop them in my quiver.
So 40 alchemically silvered arrows. She says, I've got a throwing axe and a dagger as well.
Cracking.
Yes.
I'll,
Are they both
dagger's
mine
mine.
or?
No, the dagger was mine.
Dagger's yours, axe is mine. Cool, I've got the one silver axe.
Cool. She nods and she says, I didn't have enough, nor would it be practical to silver the entire thing. It's made of it's made of good steel with a layer of silver over it, so it'll be as effective. It just means your edge won't break.
Sensible.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
She nods. And she says it's not going to perform as well as your regular weapons. I don't know why someone would silver an axe, but I'm sure for the right job it'll do you just fine.
I'll just turn around and ask Giles how he's feeling today.
Bit itchy.
Bit itchy.
Yeah.
It's like, put your palm out,
Palms are fine.
and I'll just push my dagger, the side of it, onto his palm to see if anything happens, if he has any reaction to it or anything.
Yeah, cool. Lee, it itches, really itches. Like it's like someone's rubbed a nettle on you.
Ah!
Oh dear.
Ooh.
I think we better sort this out soon, Giles.
The blacksmith looks at you strangely and she says, a silver allergy? That's highly unusual.
Yes,
It
it's
is. Runs in his
Usual
family,
very-
apparently.
very rare allergy indeed.
She nods and she says, well, happy hunting.
Right. Is there anything else we need from the market?
I would like to pop to Potion Man.
Oh,
I
potion.
think he was just behind us here. And
So you see the herbalist and Thorfrid, and they're having a chat, and they're just talking about the weather.
oh, I'll be like, Angelus, do you want to hand your letter over?
Yeah, off I will, no worries. And I'll wander over to Thorfrid.
She looks at you and she says, yes. Have you come to pick up your potion for your friends, Malady? And she winks at you.
Eh?
Unbelievably turned on by that, DM. Yeah, I'll go, yes, I am. I also have something in return.
She nods. She says, your friend's Malady was a particularly difficult one. The ingredients were hard to get. It's not cheap. It's going to be 750 gold for the potion to cure his lycanthropy.
Oh, okay. That's not a problem. And I'll look back at Ulf and go,
How much gold have you got, Dave?
I'm actually not that bad for gold, to be honest with you. I've got 428 gold with 10 platinum pieces and 2 platinum coins. So I think I'm
Is it
not...
12 platinum pieces?
Sorry?
Is that 12 platinum pieces then?
Yeah, it will
It's
be.
yeah.
Mm.
So that's 100.
What's that? That's 10 gold each, is it? So,
So I've got
No,
100.
each platinum piece is 10 gold, yeah.
yeah,
So I've got 120.
120.
So
So you've
I've
got
got 540 gold.
Okay. I've got 885.
Where did you
It was
get
that big bag of gems I had from. Where did I have that from?
Oh yeah.
I sold it to the last time we were here.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
So
I
in theory, I could buy this cure.
mean, I've got 8 statues that I need to sell.
But do you think?
How much is it again?
Shall we just ask her to keep hold of it?
750 gold, she said,
Yes.
and she's made it.
She's made it.
Mm.
Ooh.
Can I ask her, would you keep hold of it for a day or so before selling it?
She nods, but she says, I would advise that you drink it before the full moon, otherwise it may not have the desired
Oh,
effect.
okay.
She says the
So-
full moon is tonight, so you'd have to guarantee you could kill that. You could guarantee you'd have to kill the perpetrator today. If not, I would advise that you kill the offending wolf before you drink this potion. Otherwise, it may not be that effective.
Oh shit! Hang on. So, well, hang on. Thorford.
This
wait a
is
sec.
like backup plan, isn't it?
No, this is alongside.
Is it? I thought if we killed old Faceless, but then we're all good, aren't we?
She says if you kill the original wolf before the full moon, he will not turn. If you wait until after the full moon, the curse will have taken effect, and then you will have to kill the original wolf as well as drink this potion.
Yeah. So as
Or
long as
if
we
you drink
kill
the
Faceless
potion
today.
beforehand, he won't turn.
So as
So
long as we
essentially-
kill
yeah.
Faceless today, we sound. If not, we can come back and buy this potion.
But you'd
But-
need to kill Faceless before you drink the potion, otherwise it's probably not going to work.
Yeah.
So either way, you have to kill Faceless,
Yeah.
but you either do it now and not have to do the potion, or you do it later and drink the potion, or you drink the potion and you don't have to kill Faceless at all.
So
Yeah,
that's
but
what I'm
we
thinking.
still. I mean, that's still part of our task, though, to kill the murderer, isn't it?
That's it. So I'm thinking like we go and kill them. If we don't kill them, then we've got this backup plan of buying this potion. Obviously, it's got to be today. So we've got to kill them today.
If we don't kill him today, though, we've still got to come back here today to pick up the potion, drink
Yeah.
the potion, and he's
Yeah.
cured. But then we have to go back out and kill Faceless.
And
Yeah.
you've got
Basically,
hope
we've
that
only
I
got
don't turn.
today.
Mm,
Come midnight, I'm going to turn.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So
that's true.
we need to get this
What
done
time is
today.
Oh, it's early. It's early morning. Market's just opened. It's like, let's say it's like 8 o'clock.
There's Bell.
I think we need to go to the camp now.
I think. Can I? Okay, I'll be like. Hold on right there for a second, Wilfred. I'll be right back.
She nods.
And can I go to who's the lady who's buying gems?
The jewelry merchant was over here. Yeah, this is the jewel lady.
Can I go to her and say, "Hey, jewelry lady, I've got 8 jade statues. Are you in?"
She nods and she says, "Show me."
I run these in your bag. There you go.
So these statuettes are incredibly small. They're like so tall, and you've got 8 of them. I'll do a quick price of them now.
Did you sell them snake eggs, Dave?
I didn't pick one up in the end. I don't think. Oh no, did I?
Yeah, you did.
I've got a snake egg. Yeah.
Hang on, I got one as well.
Nope, you only managed to snag one. So someone's got one.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's you, Giles. I don't think I got it. I think you the one who picked it up.
Yeah.
I haven't got the snake egg. Then it's you.
She goes through the statues and she says, varying quality. Nice set. This one's broken, and she points at one that's got a crack in it. I'll take the lot for 529 gold.
Okay. I like the sound of that.
Mhm.
And what, 529 gold, you say?
She nods.
Do you know what? You got a deal.
She nods.
Let's do it. Let's go for it.
She takes them from you and puts them in the back and gives you your gold.
Excellent.
Can I say, would you be interested in this? And pull out my snake egg.
Didn't Dave have the snake egg?
No, it was me, if you remember.
Was it you? Okay.
I took the risk.
Cool.
Yeah. Thankfully, I have video proof somewhere.
She looks and she says, "Is that an amphibisma egg?"
It is. It is. It nearly cost me my life.
She sort of gives you a look and she says, "You understand what this will hatch into?"
Are you interested?
She shakes her head.
No,
She says, "You must think I'm mad. You may be able to find someone in one of the larger cities who would take that hand off you for a merrier price, but no, I wouldn't touch that. I'm not looking at raising a giant snake that may eat me."
Okay. I may keep it as a pet and put it back in my gently put it back in my bag.
She nods. She says, "What the hell do you guys get up to?"
I want to
Just
know.
a normal day in Blard.
She nods.
She agrees it's an all day in blood.
Yeah.
Well, at the moment, with all the murders going on and the people eating people.
Yeah. I'll just ask what potions are for sale and what he's got in today.
Oh, from the herbalist.
Yeah.
He says, "Let's open up the tab and type in
Random potion generator.
the potion generator." Won't take me long. Let's have a look what he's got in stock. I need music, don't I, for when I'm putting a shop together.
Sure,
Select small town.
I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys.
There we go. So he has a couple of different potions. He has 3 potions today, but he has a lot of ingredients down at the moment. And he says, "I have 3 potions. One of them is a potion of Cure Light Wounds for 50 gold. And the other 2 are also 50 gold, and they are potions of Vanish."
And does that do what it says on the tin?
He nods.
Oh.
He says, "If you consume this potion, you will be rendered temporarily invisible, but only for a short amount of time. For 6 seconds, you'll be invisible." So
Can
for
I
one
buy-
round.
I'll buy the Cure Light Wounds and I'll buy one of those Vanish potions, please.
Cool.
I'll buy the Vanish potion.
Cool.
Dave's
So
gonna be good.
he opens one of the potions of Vanish, and a smoky liquid sort of like trickles up. And he says, "Look, but do not smell." And it causes a white light to sort of appear from the top, and he bottles it again and passes it to you. And he says, 50 gold, please.
Nice. I'll hand over 100 gold.
Yep. Cool.
100? Oh yeah, because she bought 2. But it's
Yeah.
50. And then it's like, hey. Yeah, and I'll hand over my 50 gold.
Thorfrid asks if you're going to be buying the potion to cure the lycanthropy.
If you can just keep hold of that till later today for us.
She sort of gives you a very slow nod, and she says, I wish you luck in your endeavour. If he turns, it will not be pretty."
He's not too pretty anyway.
Giles,
The herbalist guffaws.
Not to touch. Keep it. Oof.
Okay, that's me done.
I'll Sorry, I think I heard that she had a cure light wound.
Already gone.
Cleared them out. We've cleared them
Yeah.
out, Dave.
Already gone. There
They
was
cleared
one,
out.
and Ulf got it.
There's also
And,
two
What were the other
potions that
potions?
vanished, and they're gone too.
They vanished, didn't they?
It's like,
They certainly did.
quick, he's gone.
Got no potions.
No potions. Well, there's an
Cleared
No
£800
more
one.
potions.
Is what? Sorry.
It's an £800 one.
I could sell you a potion of
Gold.
vanish for 300 gold if you want.
No, you're all right.
That's at a loss.
What was the £800 one? Sorry.
Oh, that's to stop me from turning into a werewolf.
Oh,
Yeah.
bloody hell!
She does say it will remove other curses.
What curses does she tell us?
What
She
kind
just
of-
says it's a potion of remove curse. So even if you don't need to cure your affliction, if you become cursed in the future, if you drink it, it is likely to cure you.
See, the problem is I don't have the gold to buy it, and I'm not even at the right desk. But wait,
I think it'd have to be Angelus who buys it. He's flush, pretty flush.
I'm pretty not.
I mean, the amount of times I hate having to do a sales pitch, guys, but the amount of times I've saved both of you, healed you, looked after you, and all I'm asking in return is a bit of gold to stop me from turning into a furry friend.
I mean,
Is it-
I'm
I
not,
mean,
I'm
now,
not, I'm not
is
going
this
to
on top of the 5,000?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna,
that's the point.
you know, bossy, but I mean, how many of us? How many of us revived another person?
Brought
Sure.
back from the dead, did we?
Yeah,
You
how-
two would be dead already without me.
True, true.
And I don't have the gold because
My vote is pick it up later if we need it.
Okay. I think we should get moving while it's early morning and try and kill this other faceless. Just and then hope we don't need that potion. If we leave now, we might get it done before midnight.
Yeah, okay.
I'm down with that. I think I got everything I need. Got my arrows.
I've got my arrows and I've got my axe.
I don't buy anything because I've already got a silver sickle.
Sickle.
So
Yeah.
yeah. Right. I'm ready to move to the encampment then.
Okay, cool. I'll just put Wilbur with you, actually. So you guys begin to head off to this encampment then. So speaking to Wilbur, he's come up tagged along with you, even though he isn't on the screen. He says, so I was speaking to someone yesterday, and they said that the encampment was east of here. You just follow the path and head south slightly, and you'll come to a bridge across the river. And then continue, and you'll go straight into Gorn's camp.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Cool. You guys begin walking across the path, and it's a pretty simple journey. Can you give me a perception check from all of you?
Oh, I forgot. We need to kill Gorn Gornson as well, don't we? Preferably.
Kill
There's
who,
two on the
sorry?
hit list, isn't there? Gorn Gornson.
Oh, there's
27.
also Captain William
30.
Pike I need to take out.
Dave, what's your perception?
My perception is 20.
Cool. You see a couple of guys on the road, and they're trying to lift a wheelbarrow out of a ditch, and it's filled with vegetables. And as you come by, they wave you down, and they say, "Can you help us with the wheelbarrows, chaps?"
Don't like this.
No, nor do I.
Yeah, they can.
So, what does Angela say?
I say, yeah, go on then. I'll give you a hand. I'll say to the
while-
guys, stand
While
back
he's
and-
saying that, can I have a quick scan of all of the trees and that behind these guys?
Of course you can. So using your perception, you just see that the tree line's clear. These guys are dressed pretty simply. They don't even have weapons on them apart from a couple of shovels in the wheelbarrow. And they're just literally trying to bring it up the ditch. You don't see anything funny as far as you can tell.
Okay.
I still don't like this. I just stand here watching.
I'll come and help along with Angelus, and while we're there, I'll just like small talk, like, "Oh, where you headed into Spard?"
Nod. They say, yeah, blood. We're from a small farm around here, and path corroded with the rain recently, so we've had to cut across a field.
Okay.
Managed to ditch the barra. Can I get a strength check, please, from one of you, and assist, and I'll do an assist from the other.
That
I'll go for
better be
the-
you, Dave.
Yeah, I think my strength is pretty good.
Yeah, modifier, please, Dave. D20 plus modifier.
Oh god, base modifier.
Yes, please.
God damn it, it's only +1. So I rolled 13.
Yeah, +2 for the assist from Mad. So that's 15. Yeah, you help them with the barrow out of the ditch, and they nod and they say, "Thank you kindly, chaps," and they begin to wheel the barrow to blood.
Looking at them, do they look like the owners of that barrow?
I mean, there's three men, dressed simply. There's 3 shovels in there. The barrow looks as filthy as they are.
This is
They
how much
could
we
well be
trust
the
you.
owners.
This is what you've done to us.
Do you want to do a sense motive?
Yes. I think, have I got that? Yes. Yes. Let's do a sense motive.
Yeah.
Oh, God. 7.
Can't tell. Simple country folk.
Close.
They all look the same to you.
Can I do a sense motive myself?
Of course you can.
20.
They were just farmers who needed help with a barrow. There was dirt on their hands, dirt on their feet. They looked like they'd been digging those vegetables in the morning.
Okay. Fine. We'll believe you.
I can't just give you some healthy immersion into this world without you being suspicious that I'm giving you a trap at every corner. You can't just help some men out with their wheelbarrow
No.
because the path got a little bit corroded. Cool. You guys continue until you reach a bridge. And let's reveal. Can I get some perceptions off you, please, again?
Certainly can.
24.
18.
Cool. You guys come to the bridge, and you see a large dog. No, it's a wolf sleeping on the bridge up ahead, right in the middle. Just basking in the sun.
So, this is an actual wolf.
It's an actual wolf. Can I get a knowledge of nature from Ad, just to determine how wolfy is this wolf?
Yeah, we're in daytime, aren't we? So it's not a werewolf, is it? Oh, cause that nice 29.
29. Yeah, standard wolf, typical of this region. It's a smaller one than Baldric, but Baldric isn't exactly small. But it's on the sort of smaller medium size. But it's just there, big bared yellow teeth, as it's sort of snoozing in the sunlight.
Can I send Baldric over to kind of just make it go away, like shoo it off. Like
I'm going to need a solid order that Baldric can understand based on what
Um,
your orders you can give him.
My concern is this is on guard. How do we know this isn't like Baldric just guarding and we'll run back and let them know? Can I?
so that,
How about? Let me just order this a minute. Right, it's within 25 feet. Could I not just try and command it? Oh, actually, that's not going to work. It's only going to work for one round if I try and command it. What do you want to do? I could command it to run away, but after it's run away, it's probably going to run back.
Does
Can
command
I
work
just-
on animals? I'm just going to double check.
I think so.
Yeah, one living creature. Oh, it's language dependent, so you'd have to be able to speak to it.
Oh,
can I just chuck a rock at it?
Yeah, of course you can.
I'll do that then. That's, however I do that. Unarmed, is that? No.
I'll just get a ranged, but -4 add. So what I want is, can I have a D20 plus
Yeah.
your it'll be your strength and your base attack bonus. So it'll be, what's your base attack bonus? I'm just having a quick look where it is on your character sheet. Where's your attack bonus? Oh, your melee attack bonus is +4. So can I have a +6, please? Sorry, it would just be +2 in total. Having to work out you throwing something without any skill in it. So can you get a D20 +2 to see if you hit it with the rock?
12.
12. Let's have a quick look what this thing could get if it's bathing in the sunlight. That's flat-footed, so 12. So you hit it straight in the face with the rock. Can I get a 1d4 for damage, please? Sorry, 1d3. So, no, d2. So 1d4 and half the damage.
Half.
Half. So that'll be 1 minimum, plus your strength, which is 0. So you just do 1 damage to it. It wakes up and snarls at you and bears on all fours. And can I get an initiative off everyone?
Oh, bugger. So just to shoo it off.
$24.
19.
Dave, 24.
7. Standard.
Wolf. 7. Wilbur. Dave, you go first.
Oh, well. I guess we've already started to attack this thing, so I'm gonna draw my bow and shoot an arrow at it.
Okay, cool. What range are you from it? Let's have a quick look. If you're within 30 feet, you get sneak attack, which you are. Nice. So roll your d20 to hit then. So d20 plus your normal attack bonus for your bow.
Which is my total base attack bonus or total.
Your total for your bow. Sorry.
Okay, so that'd be 22. No, the range is 24.
24.
I think so, yeah.
24's a hit. So that is for you. Let's have a quick look. Remind me what that is. So it's 1d6 for your bow. So that is 3d6, please, including your sneak attack.
3d6 is okay.
3d6.
Is first one's 3.
Yeah.
Second one's 4. And the third one is 2.
So that's 9 damage. So you hit it for 9 damage. And it whimpers. Lee, your turn next.
Ugh. Little wolf. I don't want to have just little wolf. However, I'd like to inflict some light wounds.
Okay, that's a touch attack. You're going to have to go up to it and touch it with your hand.
Oh, crap, of course it is. This thing's going to rip my hand off.
Does that use one of your spell slots up?
Yeah, it does.
It's only a level 1 spell slot.
I'm just thinking, do you need to save all of your stuff?
Level 1s aren't too bad.
How many of them do you have? Is that unlimited level ones?
No. He has 5 in total level 1 spells.
Oh, I just don't know if
I'm
it's
just
worth
thinking,
it.
should you back up a bit and let me and
Do you know what?
Angelus deal with it?
I'm going to agree with you, Ad. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to stay here for this one.
I'm just thinking, if
Save
we've
my
got potentially
spells.
got to kill 2 quite hard people.
I'll stay here. Like a good little cleric.
So Wilbur's going to draw 2 daggers then if you're going to skip your go.
I am.
And let's just have a quick look. How far? Yep, cool. He's going to move in and attack with both daggers. This wolf. First one's a miss. Second one's a miss. Misses both times. So the wolf just dodges as he's swinging his daggers at the wolf. Next turn, there's bounding out of the forest. Immediately, you see next to you is one wolf. Immediately, for some reason, it's gone really chunky. I'll just quickly copy the other one. There we go. So one wolf bounds up behind Wilbur and tries to bite him in the back and gets a flank, and that's a hit. And it does 5 damage to him. Another wolf bounds out of the woods as well. And what's your AC, Dave?
My AC is 15.
15?
Yep.
That's a hit then.
Shit.
Take 2 damage as it bites
2.
your hand.
Okay.
There we go. So there's 2 wolves that have appeared out of the forest. Add your go. You and Baldric.
I'll fire a point blank at the wolf next to Angelus.
Yeah, cool. Gonna need to move, or are you gonna risk hitting Dave?
I shall move this way.
Cool.
In fact, actually, I'll back up a bit more.
Yeah, cool. That's fine. So you get your point blank bonus. Yeah, do you want to roll to hit for me?
Yeah. I've lost that page. So that's 11 plus 7 plus 1, is it?
Oh, you've rolled 11 plus
Rolled
7
11.
to hit. Yeah,
Yeah,
and then plus
and
1
plus
for
1.
your point blank.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
19,
So that's
yeah.
19. Yeah, 19's a hit on this wolf.
Yeah. And then
Cool. Roll for damage, please.
1d8.
And is it
5.
1d8 plus 1 because of your point blank range?
Oh, yeah,
It is,
so
isn't
6
it?
then, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 6. Yeah, this wolf takes 6 damage.
And did you say it's Baldric as well?
Yeah, Baldric as well. Have you healed Baldric at any point? Because he's continuing to. He was on really low health, wasn't he?
I've got him back down as 9 hit points now. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, of
what
course.
we
He's
did.
not been in combat twice, and you've had 2 sleeps, so
Yeah.
that would be why he's back on 9.
Yeah.
Because he'll heal for his level.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, I'll command him to attack this wolf next to Angelus.
Yep, cool. So he bounds forward and attacks. Do you want to roll for him?
What is it I have to do now?
So he has one attack and it's a bite. So it's on the bottom of the first page ad of his character sheet. Bite. It's a +2 attack and he does 1d6 +1 damage. So d20 +2.
So that's 17.
Yep, 17's a hit. So 1d6 +1 for his damage.
3.
3. Nice. So that puts that on 9 damage as well. Cool. Final wolf is going to go. And that is the one that Wilbur attacked, and it's going to flee. So it's just going to peg it, and Wilbur's going to get 2 attacks of opportunity. He's going to hit on both chances. D3. He does 4 damage in total. Which knocks it unconscious. So as it escapes, he takes 2 slashes at it. The wolf falls down on the bridge, bleeding onto the floor. Dave, it's your turn.
Well, we're going to attack this one wolf here.
Yeah.
Dave, you have to move your mic close to your mouth, mate.
You what, sorry, mate?
That's better.
There we are.
Sorry, was it too far away?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll call you a jealous the mumbler next time.
Let's go with. I'm going to take a shot because I've still got my bow out. I'm going to shoot at this wolf here.
Okay, so you've got something in melee combat range. If you try and shoot with a bow, it's going to trigger an attack of opportunity.
I'm going to drop my bow.
Yep.
And I'm going to draw an axe.
Regular or silver?
Regular.
Cool.
And I'm going to. It's wolf here.
Yep. Cool. Roll 2 hit, please.
No problem. Okay.
So it's d20 +5 for you, isn't it?
Yeah, so 16.
Yeah, that's a hit. 1d6 +1, please.
Two.
Cool. The wolf winces as it is heavily injured already with the arrows in it, the arrow in it from Ad sticking out of its neck, and now has a nice little cut across his face. It's not very happy. Giles, what are you going to do?
I am again gonna just sit here and do nothing.
Cool.
It's for the best. They're gonna need it later on, so
Cool. Wilbur's going to turn around and attack this wolf with his daggers. 1 hit. He's going to do... Just quickly check his feats. See if he gets anything additionally. 1 second. He does 6 damage. He's dishing out damage, is Wilbur. Whose go is it now? So it's the one of those wolves go. Oh no, sorry, it's those two's wolf go. The one at the end's wolf can't go. Sorry, I'm bumbling during this round. So the first one's going to attack Wilbur and miss. The second one's going to attack Angelus, and that's potentially a critical hit. That is a
What?
critical hit confirmed.
Ooh.
Can you take 7 damage for me, please? Oh, yeah, 7 damage.
Oh, God.
No, sorry, 8 damage. 8 damage.
What?
Because it's double the damage in total. Sorry, it's 8 damage.
I think you're making this up, DM.
8 damage.
I've taken the damage. It's cool. It's cool.
Ad, your turn.
Can Baldric go before me, or does it have to go me then Baldric?
It doesn't matter. You could suspend your turn slightly.
I'll command Baldric to attack this wolf in front of Angelus again.
Nice. Cool.
So that was. Oh. What was again? +2, did you say?
I'm just going to have a
I
quick
should- I
peek
should know
again.
But +2 attack bonus +2.
Yeah, +2,
So,
and then it's 1d6 +1, isn't it?
That's 13.
Nice. 13's a hit.
And 7.
7. Nice. This wolf also falls unconscious and starts bleeding on the ground.
Nice. Way to go, Baldric. I will. Have I got? Can I point blank? Oh, that's 30, isn't it? Within 30 point blank, isn't it?
A bit far away.
I'll just fire a regular shot at this other wolf.
Just one.
What have I got?
You've got your rapid shot.
You'd say, I'm glad you remember all these things. Yeah, why not? I'll do the rapid shot.
Yep. So remember, it's a -2 on your on your regular shot, but at least you get 2.
Yeah.
So normally for you, it's plus what? Plus
Oh my
5
God.
or plus
So
7.
the first one is 8.
What, 8 in total?
Yeah.
Because it's plus your 7. Oh, you rolled a critical miss.
I rolled a 3.
3 plus your 7, that's
Minus
10.
2.
-2, yeah, plus 8. There you go.
Yeah.
Your maths is better than mine.
So
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
just a
miss,
miss. Yeah.
yeah.
And your
so-
second one, please.
Come on. Oh, 2 3s in a row. What's going on there?
2 3s in a row.
That's another miss.
At least you got them out of the way by doing your rapid shot. Yeah, 2 misses. Nice one. Dave, your turn again.
Okay. I mean, the wolf in front of me is gone now, hasn't it? So I've just got to deal with.
Get your mic, Dave.
Look at my mic.
What did you say?
You need to get one of them, like the newsreaders that's just here.
Yeah, I've got a little mic actually. I do have one. I'm gonna shoot an arrow at this. Oh no, I've dropped.
No, you're cool. You can shoot an arrow in that there.
Okay, I'll shoot an arrow at this wolf here that's still alive.
You'll just have to drop your axe and pick up your bow from the ground.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
That's all you have to do. That is D20 plus your to hit.
So D20.
That's plus 7 for you.
Oh, plus 7. 18 then.
18. Nice. 18's a hit. Can you roll for damage, please? It's just straight D6 for you.
Hey, I got a 6.
6. Nice. Yeah, that wolf falls down. So that wolf hits the ground and gets knocked unconscious as well.
Yes.
So you've got 3 wolf corpses potentially surrounding the place.
Can I? That is literally, can I? Give me a second.
Oh, I know what you want to do.
Can I raise one of these for my own little pet?
You need. Oh, let's have a quick look.
Yeah, exactly what I'm trying to do. Or even maybe all three.
Do you have the onyx though? Do you
I
have
do
the
have-
material component?
I do have some onyx. I have. Have a look.
You lost the onyx from the rings, so if you've got a separate stone, that'll do. You can create one single small or medium skeleton or zombie. So let's have a quick look at what a wolf skeleton would be like.
When did I lose the onyx? Because apparently I've got written down as 2 small onyx rings and 1 large onyx ring.
When you die, when we brought you back, I think they all
You
smashed,
died,
didn't they?
yeah.
Did I lose all the 3 of those rings then?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll delete them. I didn't realise I'd lost them.
You've got the silver, but you don't have the onyx on it.
Right.
So just change the title of them to like Broken Silver Ring or something.
Well-
Yeah, sure. You could have raised them if you had the onyx. You can raise them.
Yeah, I didn't realise I'd lost all that. That's a problem. Do either you two have onyx rings on you?
No, I was just looking now. I've got none I can give you.
I don't think I do, no.
I had that bag of gems, but I sold them all, didn't I, to the vendor bloke?
Right, let's leave the wolves there then. Can't do it further. The joys they could have brought us.
Yes, I guess we head on over this bridge then, do we?
Yeah, cool. Nice one. So it doesn't take long until you guys hear in the distance. Can I get a perception off you all?
28.
Oh man, I did terrible on that one.
20.
I got a critical fail. So 7.
Yeah. So with your very keen elven ears, Giles, you hear the sounds of people talking en masse. You hear the snapping of fire, of sort of firewood. You smell food. You sense that the camp is very close, nearby,
I relay this to
directly ahead.
I relay this to Wolf and Angela, saying we're close. We might want to send someone who's a bit more stealthy ahead first, just to have a look. Dave,
Yep, sorry again.
we're quite close, so maybe you should go ahead using your stealth.
I think I've got pretty good stealth as well. Although I say that every time it backfires on me.
Yeah, go on, I'll move forward with my stealth.
Cool. Can I get stealth checks from whoever's going to camp?
Sure. So I'll do 20 plus my stealth. Okay. 21.
21. Cool. Ad, are you going in, or is it just going to be Dave?
Yeah, why not? I'll chance it. So 24.
Cool. So you begin to move into the camp. So let's bring it up. So you see in front of you. I'm just going to reveal you two because of you're the only ones coming into the camp. Is Baldric coming with you or not?
Yeah, why not?
He does have a stealth. You'll have to roll for him.
Oh, okay.
His stealth is +6.
Actually, you're straight on it. Oh dear.
I worry.
10.
I worry when Paris plays this as a character. I don't think anything's going to be able to stop him. He remembers 3 characters off the top of his head, plus all the other creatures that he's got.
I know most creatures, but I would play as my character. I wouldn't metagame, as they call it. I wouldn't use outsider information. So in front of you, you see the refugee camp ahead. You see tents. You see people with farm animals. You see armed people round a campfire close to you. So you see this entire camp in front of you. Particularly, pardon me. You can see these three guys all have hunting gear on them, daggers. But more importantly, you see three heavily armed people up here watching over the camp from their tents, roasting meat on a spit.
Could you two roll to see if you can identify where the faceless is? Is it faceless? Yeah, faceless.
Did we see what she looked like?
She was wearing a dress and was wearing a mask made of human faces. So no, you didn't really, apart from it was dark. You maybe thought there was dark brown or maybe blonde hair, but you really just don't remember that well. You saw her seconds by candlelight and then it blew out.
Would the Buldrick be able to sniff her out? Is that a command that Ubik can use?
No, it's
He's
not.
got
And I
scent,
don't think.
but it's just for detecting somebody coming. That is.
Did Baldrick ever meet her? That's the thing. I don't remember Baldrick being at the warehouse.
I think I got
I'll have a
him to
look.
sniff. I got him to sniff the dress that Joel's was wearing.
Oh yeah, of course he did. Yeah.
But he has scent, but you can detect approaching enemies, sniff out hidden. Oh, mind you, sniff out hidden foes.
He doesn't have any sort of command with that though, so I think he'd do that passively rather than.
Okay,
You know.
because it just under that scent it says sniff out hidden foes.
Yeah, so he would be able to, if something was approaching, he'd do a perception, and if he sensed something was going to attack, he would go for it.
Yeah,
Does that make sense? So he'd do it passively. You can't actively tell him to go and sniff someone out.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, if you shouted attack out of nowhere, he might, he might try and go for the nearest thing he can sense, but it's just, it'd just be a bit of a mess, really.
Yeah.
All I've seen is an option at the moment, guys. I mean, I'm not even in the scene, but all I'm seeing is everyone's gonna die.
Oh no.
Oh, well, these ones we were going to offer. They were allowed to go back to Blard.
I'll let you two do the talk whilst I'm somewhere else, waiting
Which is why,
waiting for your shouts.
because I think we can offer them salvation in Blard, which is going to piss off Gornison. I'm not sure what to do, like,
Shout.
So-
figuring out.
watching actually, looking at all the people here, can I see most people?
You can see who you can see. You can see everyone on this map. Like, no one is hiding
Okay.
themselves.
So have I noticed that that's our friend Brabus in the bottom right?
Can you see if you can identify him? Can I get a bit more of a detail? I'm trying to think how I'd do it. I think you probably can't identify original people until you're within like 30 feet of them. That's what I'm going to say. So you can see like outlines, hoods. So you may suspect he's your friend Barabbas, but you're going to need to get closer in order to be able to see him.
So at this moment in time, we haven't done anything wrong. There's no reason why we can't walk into this camp, is there?
That's your assumption.
Oh god.
I don't like that smile, little smile he's got.
You know what? I'm gonna roll in.
Yeah,
Cool.
we'll just stroll through.
Okay, cool. So as you guys stroll in, the three hunters nod, and they say, "Yeah, be careful, chaps. We've got traps to the north of here."
Okay. Catch
Oh,
much?
No, thank you.
He nods. He says a little bit, but We've just got a few round. Just stick to the paths.
Okay. Well, I'll carry on through, heading in the direction of old Barabbas.
He nods. The three-armed men look at you, and they sort of reach for their weapons warily, and they sort of give you a nod.
I'll give my nod back.
I'll look back at him and nod him, but
Yeah.
Yeah. They continue back to roasting their pieces of animal, and one of them's got a small bottle that they're passing around.
Nice. I might my way up to Barabbas then.
goading me there.
So you guys head over there, and you see a woman talking with a man who you see he is Barabbas, and Barabbas is not looking good. Barabbas has a limp. He's heavily weighing on his staff, and he's just bandaged all over. And the woman's bought him a cup, and she's saying, "Drink this. You might feel better." And he's saying, "Oh, thank you, Luna. You're really good to me. Too good to me." And he takes the cup off her and he drinks. And he turns and he doesn't notice you. He's just continuing to drink and chat with the woman. And she's asking about his health and how did he sleep and how's his pain since you brought him the last poultice.
I'll just shout up, Barabbas, old friend.
He nods and he looks at you, and you see how sucked in and drawn his face is. The dark rings around his eyes, and he says, "I remember you guys. You were at Thrin. You survived."
We did, yes. What happened to you?
We got caught by bugbears, and Wilbur jumped off the back, and I'm no fighter. I kept going, but maybe he's dead, maybe he's not. I don't know, but I continued, and I ended up here, and I've not got any goods left. I was robbed on the way, and it's just me here now, and I don't know where to go. My horses were killed and eaten in the camp by Jurgen and his boys, and what little fortune I had remained gone, confiscated. So it's just me and a caravan.
Well, for starters, Wilbur's safe. He's not far.
He nods.
Also, we can offer you salvation in Blard.
He nods. He says, "What? They'll let the refugees in Blard?"
Indeed.
He nods and he says, I'll spread the word round, but I'll need to be quiet about it. Gorn won't like us leaving this encampment. He's done a good job of sheltering people, but you know, a lot of the fighting men he's managed to rally under him."
Who's your friend there you were talking to? She's got a curious name.
Yeah.
Luna. She's a lovely lady. She came down with the other refugees.
Have you noticed if she goes missing at nights?
She's still there, by the way, like
she?
watching
Oh,
you
God.
and chatting with you. And she's like, "Yes, I'm Luna."
Can I palm my silver dagger in my hand? I go, "Pleased to meet you," with my dagger in the hand.
Can I get a sleight of hand, please, for something like that?
I haven't got one, have I?
Okay, can I have a dex, please? D20 plus your dex bonus.
Come on. Oh my god. That'll be 10.
She looks at you, and you've clearly just reached out with a dagger, and she draws back in horror as she just sees you waving a knife at her. She says, "What are you trying to do? Are you? I don't have any goods." Barabbas, your friends. What are they doing?
I'm gonna have to try a bluff here. I'll be like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't realise I still had it in my hand."
Well, she's seen you just draw a dagger and just be like, "Hello," and can I get a bluff ad? An attempt at a bluff.
Oh god. Oh, actually, 15. Not bad for me.
So she looks at you And she said, I put that knife away. Jorgen and his men aren't going to take too kindly to it.
I'll put it back. It's not-
She nods. She said, I'd keep your
I'll-
weapons in their sheaths while the three up there are watching, and she nods to the 3 guards on the hill.
Cool. I'll can I palm a silver piece in my hand? And
Yeah,
say
of course you can.
I mean, that would have been the better thing
Yeah.
to do.
Can I get a sleight of hand check, please, Dave?
Oh no, no, I'm not.
She's going to be like, what is it with you two?
Yeah.
Oh.
At least she'll just think that it's trying to pass some silver instead of here's a dagger.
I never thought about that, just a silver coin.
Like that. Oh, my sleight of hand is 10. Okay. Yeah, 29.
Cool. She sort of examines your hand closely, but puts hers out in sort of the formal greeting, and you press the silver against her palm, and there's no response that you can see. Can I get a sense motive, maybe, to see if you can see a finer micro movement or a perception? I'll get a perception off you.
Okay, perception it is. I hope if I didn't drop my dice. Oh, okay. I rolled 16 perception at 22.
Okay, no reaction, no realization that you've put the silver that's already warm, now it's against your palm, against her hand. There's just no reaction, no response.
Oh, is it Odler and Luna a red herring?
I think there's a red
Would your
herring.
DM do that?
Yeah. Mm.
Absolutely.
We have trust issues with you, DM.
Don't blame you.
I thought Luna's too good to be true. It's never going to be that easy. Is it?
She says, well, it's a pleasure to meet friends of Barabbas, but I need to get back to my group now.
Where's
My-
your group? Oh, I'm not here. Damn. I feel like I need to walk into this encampment.
Well, now we've met with Barabbas, I'll go and get you to let Wilbur know that he's here.
Cool. So you go and fetch Giles,
Yeah, go fetch Giles. Yeah.
and Wilbur comes along with you. So I'll reveal, and you stroll into the camp, and the hunters turn and nod and say, "Stick to the path, gents. We've laid some traps."
My question. Well, first of all, I know nothing, so you guys got to relay what's just happened. Do you do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Barabbas is
I will
here.
say.
You know, this lady's not a werewolf.
Cool. Is that lady still with us, or has she moved on?
Let's say she's moved on in the time that it's taken you to collect. She's gone round to this side, and she's chatting with the women over here.
Excellent. Shall we go and introduce ourselves to them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
So Wilbur, in the meantime, sidles up to Barabbas, and they have a sort of a brief conversation of "How are you? Yes, I'm fine." And it basically he's just meeting up with his employer, and he says, "Well, once the refugees have been collected, then we'll head into Blood and head south from there." And they are happy to be reunited. And Wilbur turns and thanks you.
Excellent.
You are?
Would it be a good idea to stop this episode here and continue it next Sunday? I'm just wondering. It's 10 o'clock.
Oh,
Yes.
God, didn't even realise.
Sure.
Yeah, I just don't
No
want us to
worries.
get into any trouble at this time of night. Which I know can happen.
I totally realised, I like palmed my dagger to try and put that into a hand. I've got a silver clamshell. I could have just gone, here's a gift. Would you like it? Just have this silver clamshell.
Alright, end it there till next Sunday night at 7:30 then.
I'll always catch you next week.
See you next week.